Heretics, what are they going to say? Listen, there was a wind. A wind came, and that's how the ocean split, like we saw on Discovery Channel. The children of Israel see that the Egyptians are there, and they cry out to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And even show us the first impression of what Jewish sarcasm is by telling Moshe, is it because there are no graves in Egypt that you let us out here to die in the wilderness? So here we see the Jewish humor, the Jewish sarcasm, but at the same token, this is really coming from fear. Now, on one hand, you would ask yourself, how could it be that they're afraid of these Egyptians? Didn't they see HaShem destroy them over the last year? It wasn't a 1, 2, 3 thing. This was a period of a year, one plague after another, one miracle after another. How is it that all of these miracles did not give you full Emunah and Bitachon in HaKadosh Baruch Hu? And this actually answers the age-old question of why doesn't Hashem show himself today, make big miracles today in order to encourage people to believe in him. And this is the perfect example, is that big miracles do not force people to change their lives, and needless to say, they don't even encourage many people to change their lives. Why? Because as soon as a person sees a miracle, if they have a heretical genes, then they're simply going to justify that miracle with some type of logical argument. So yeah, just like we see in Yam Suf, later on we'll see in Yam Suf that it talks about how HaKadosh Baruch Hu sent a eastern wind and before the ocean split. So this was really a verse for the heretics. This was a verse for the heretics that don't want to believe in the Torah. And the heretics, what are they going to say? Listen, there was a wind. A wind came, and that's how the ocean split, like we saw on Discovery Channel. Those are the heretics that will always find an excuse. On the other hand, the people that are not necessarily heretical, but they also don't want to necessarily change their life, what happens? They see the miracle, and after a little while, the miracle gets older and older, and before you know it, the next lust that they have, the next possibility for them to steal something or take something that doesn't belong to them, or do something that is forbidden according to the Torah, suddenly the miracle becomes smaller and smaller until it's forgotten. Therefore, we see from there and many other places in the Torah that miracles do not make people do tshuva. Honesty helped countless people get closer to Hashem, because for the first time in their life, they heard honesty that's brutal, but is effective.